happening at Manchester United right now is a symptom of a disease, a Glazer disease, a disease that's infested our club for the past 18 years and now promises to be cured, but because of their dragging it out mentality, the club is on life support. It's on life support. And Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are still in the dark about their third round bids. So there's been no new information since those third round bids went in. None at all. And people are getting frustrated. Are you frustrated? I'm frustrated. And now this talk that Sheikh Jassim is so frustrated that he may pull out. He may pull out. Now, that would be a disaster. And I don't know how accurate that story is. But if I know, I'd say to him, just hang in there. And let's see what happens. But I do understand his frustration. It seems as though the Glazers don't care who they disrespect. That's the fans, the managers that we've had, players, the institution that is Manchester United overall. But where is that taking us? Where is that taking us as a club? What road are we on? Well, it could be Glazer ownership next season. No transfer budget. No, finish outside of the top four. And that would be sickening, wouldn't it? And what's even more sickening is the fact that the team are in such poor form that it feels like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is back at the wheel. It does. And it also feels like the dark days of last season and the season before are back with us. So while there may be a chance that we can cure the disease that is the Glazers, there's a chance, isn't there? They're keeping us dangling. They're going or they're not going, but there's a chance. So there's a chance they're keeping us there, hanging in. But the symptoms are gripping us again. And that's coupled with bad news, new clarifications about players that we've been linked with. And as an example, you can ignore reports that say otherwise, but Eduardo Camavinga is not coming to Manchester United this summer, if at all ever. Now, he recently made his feelings clear on a move to United, and this is what he said. He said he doesn't even think about money or about who to join. I mean, he snubbed United in 2021. Instead, he obviously went to Real Madrid. And his exact words were this. He said, honestly, he says, the first factor for me is not money. It's the pleasure of fulfilling a dream I've had since I was little. He says, when I found out that I could sign for Madrid, I didn't think about it, he says. He's saying that it was a done deal as soon as he found out they wanted him. He says, the first factor for me was the pleasure of fulfilling the dream of playing for Real Madrid, playing with footballers who can teach me a lot. I mean, what's your opinion on that? I mean, if he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come. We can't force him. But is that truly a reflection of the disease? Like the Glazers and what they've done to United ruined our appeal to players? Who does anybody outside of the UK or isn't a natural Manchester United fan actually dream of playing for Manchester United anymore? That's the question. Are we just not on that level that Real Madrid are, that they can... You don't necessarily have to be a Real Madrid fan to dream to play for them? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But moving on to another player we've been heavily linked with, and I must admit one that I never thought we'd really get. That's Napoli's, obviously, Victor Osimhen. So their president, Aurelio De Laurentiis, has insisted that there's no chance, absolutely no chance, that he'll sell Victor Osimhen anywhere this summer. I mean, obviously then, well, we'd have to move on to other targets, but obviously Osimhen, he's scored loads of important goals this year. He's 24 years old. And on Thursday night just gone, he helped Napoli seal their first Serie A title since Diego Maradona played for them 33 years ago. Crazy. So Osimhen's prolific form has put him on the radar of almost everyone. Everybody wants him. So obviously we're in for him. Chelsea, PSG, Real Madrid have been talked. Although, as I mentioned, Laurentiis, the Napoli chief, his exact words were, I will not sell Victor Osimhen in the summer. No way. So he's determined he's going nowhere. Going absolutely nowhere. As for another potential blow, Harry Kane has hinted that he could stay at Tottenham next season, and he insists that the club have an opportunity to win the UEFA Conference League in 2024. Seriously. Wow. That guy's got some ambition. And if that's what he really wants, I mean, obviously United would have to look elsewhere. So that's another striker possibly ticked off the list. But Kane is entering his last year of his contract. So surely Tottenham, unless they offer him a new contract and he signs it, would want to cash in rather than let him go on a free in 2024. Apparently Kane has said that no matter the competition, even if it's the third tier competition, European competition, third tier, so not the Champions League, not the Europa, a step further down, he wants to help Tottenham win that competition. Bloody hell. And that shows you how motivated he is. It's just, wow. He wants to win at the top, that guy does. Fucking joke. Maybe it's a good thing if he doesn't come to United. No. So, on to some other player thoughts. Okay, on the back of yesterday's disgraceful 1-0 defeat, disgraceful performance from United, it appears that the press sharks and many fans are circling to blame David De Gea for the entire poor performance against West Ham yesterday. The entire performance. Which is a fucking joke, if you ask me. A fucking joke. Yes. Are they saying that De Gea didn't make that howler? Are they saying that if David De Gea didn't make that foul? Whoa, I'll get this right in a minute. Are they saying that De Gea if he didn't make that howler, then a draw would have been enough? I mean, come on. Wake up and smell the coffee. We need 9 points. 9 points from our remaining 4 games to guarantee a top 4 finish. A point may have helped us a little, but the whole team is to blame for our recent results. I mean, stop looking for a scapegoat. I mean, again, De Gea was at fault for us conceding that goal, but Rashford, Bruno, Martial, Antony, Sancho, Weghorst, the list could go on and on. They all failed to do one thing yesterday, the most important thing in a football game, and that was stick the ball in the back of the West Ham goal. No one did it. So how can blaming De Gea for the whole result be it's just sickening. So stop being wet wipes and jumping on a bandwagon and trying to force a goalkeeper who has kept more clean sheets for Manchester United than any other keeper out. I mean, he's kept more clean sheets for our club than any other keeper in our... More than Schmeichel, more than Van der Sar. And here's a question for you. Why is no one blaming the manager? Why is no one blaming Ten Hag? I mean, you've got to agree that he's made some dodgy decisions, or questionable decisions of late. But no, let's go and blame De Gea. Let's jump on the bandwagon and force the keeper out. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Well, I mean, football's all about opinion. And that was mine anyway about De Gea. I'm not saying he's the perfect goalkeeper. And obviously at some point in the future, United will have to replace him. But trying to force him out on the back of one, okay, he made the mistake, a howler yesterday. But nobody performed well, ultimately. So you can't force him out based on that. The team is not playing well. And at this moment in time, we're in danger of finishing 5th or 6th. Got Liverpool and Brighton behind us, who have the potential to surpass us. They're on runs, we're not. Last 6 games, won 3, lost 2, drawn 1. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, and that's just my opinion. The league table is telling us it's not good enough. So, there's a mess of an ownership, which is nothing new, but it's causing problems elsewhere, and we're seeing it. I mean, I'm not blaming them for the poor performance of the team, but what I'm saying is there's multiple problems at the club at the moment, and it feels like dark days again. It really does feel like we're in dark days again. And I'll be honest with you, I can't wait for the end of the season and a bit of quiet, find out what Ten Hag's budget is, and see if he can try to add to the team. Try and add to the team and go from there. Let me know what you think about everything I've said in the video. Let me know if you've got any other points you want to bring up. I'm always around to talk to you and respond. So, thanks for watching. Please smash a like on the video. And if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.